Hello there, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. My name is Ivan, you already know that, and let's go ahead and start off. In the last episode, we actually beat Lieutenant Surge, made our way to the Rock Tunnel after learning up, I think it's called Light Up, or Light something, I can't quite remember, but now we're going to go ahead and take on the Rock Tunnel, which is the next dungeon of the game. But before we do that, I'm going to be battling this guy, because why not? And while we're battling him, let's go ahead and just talk about the Pokemon you can catch in the Rock Tunnel, because there are quite a bit of them, and I want to go ahead and talk about them before we just get in there, just because, you know, it just saves a little bit of time. So the first Pokemon that we can catch in Rock Tunnel is going to be the ground type Cubone. Cubone is a pretty okay Pokemon evolving into Marowak. It's a pretty sad Pokemon, just because like its whole backstory and its lore is kind of sad. But either way, let's go ahead and talk about its stats. It has pretty great attack, pretty great defense, and that's about all what Marowak really brings to the table. It doesn't have very good speed. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty mediocre Pokemon. If you like Marowak, go ahead, raise it. It's pretty cool looking. It does have an Alolan form as well, which you can get later on, but it's just genuinely not that great. It pales in comparison to the other ground types that you can get in this game. Like, I'd say Diglett is a much better ground type, but it's really up to your preference. But either way, let's go ahead and talk about the next Pokemon you can find here, which is going to be a rock ground type, Rhyhorn, later evolving into Rhydon. This Pokemon is a beast. It has amazing health, amazing attack, amazing defense, lackluster specials, and speed, like most rock-type Pokemon, but it makes up for it in the sheer bulkiness that is its stats. I definitely love this Pokemon. It's a pretty cool looking Pokemon, and it actually further evolves in other games, but in this game, only being able to evolve in a Rhydon, but it still does pretty damn well. Definitely recommend this Pokemon, one of my favorites. Just didn't pick it up for this playthrough just because, again, I have other things in mind, but love this Pokemon. Definitely recommend it if you are able to catch it. So the next Pokemon you can catch here is the fighting type Machop. Machop evolves into Machoke and then further evolving into Machamp if you are able to trade it. I don't know why I said it meh, but either way, it's a pretty great Pokemon, having pretty good attack, pretty good defense, has a decent amount of HP. Again, it's really slow, doesn't have good special attack, but it has some bulk to it, so it will be surviving those special moves, even if it's weak to them. It can take a couple psychics. Definitely recommend this Pokemon if you can evolve it further all the way to the maximum form. Again, this was something I really wanted on my team, but the fact that I don't have 2 copies to trade to really kind of put it on the back burner. Definitely recommend him. He's super cool, and he also has like 4 arms. That's amazing. That's so cool. And the last Pokemon is actually oh, no, it's not a special swan, my bad. The last Pokemon you can catch here is Kangaskhan. So Kangaskhan is a very, very, very strong Pokemon. It is pretty great. Definitely recommend grabbing one if you can find one. It has good attack, very good defense. Overall, just an incredible Pokemon. I definitely recommend grabbing one if you can get one. But yeah, that's all I really got to say on Kangaskhan. So anyways, let's go ahead and cut after I beat this little trainer here, because it feels like it's going to take a minute because he made me fall asleep, so I'll be right back. Okay, and in defeating her, she gives us a pretty damn good move. Break is pretty incredible of a TM. It's a really, 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 really good fighting type move. I definitely recommend fighting her. Again, these gym trainers, or these, I always call them gym trainers, but these trainers are incredibly useful because they do provide some badass moves. So yeah, definitely recommend fighting her specifically, just because that break, man, it's like, I think it's like I don't know why I'm about to tell you what I think it is when I could just look it up. I think Pikachu can actually learn it, and I think I would prefer that more than Dig, just because Dig just takes too long, and I don't care that I have a way to beat. Yeah, it can. 75 damage and can break through Reflex and Light Screen, so that is pretty great. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of Dig. Dig isn't very Oh, dig is very strong. I was just like, dig isn't very strong anyway, but it just takes too long, and I hate looking at its animation, so we're just gonna get rid of it. Because, frick that. I cuss, but I just don't say the F word, because that's a big no-no, apparently. So, anyways, let's chop this down. Did I pick up the item at the bottom left? Yeah, I did. Now I just wasted my time. I could have just gone around. Anyways, into Rock Tunnel. And as you can see, it is pitch black down here. But it doesn't matter because we got light up. And there we go. Beautiful. That was a pretty cool effect too, by the way. Oh, God! Oh, shit! What just happened? Literally the moment I said it, there's so many big boys. Yeah, you can actually catch Gravelers here too, as you saw on the sidebar. That is pretty awesome that you can catch so many fully evolved Pokemon. I'm gonna try not to cut that many battles down here, specifically because, you know, I mean, it's the main focus of this episode is, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to, there we go. The main focus of the episode is to show like the area, because Rock Tunnel is going to be its own episode, because I'm not going to try and cram too many different things into it. It is a little long. I think it's a little longer than Mount Moon. I'm not sure which one I would consider longer. Mount Moon definitely has more going on in it, but Rock Tunnel, I think, is just incredibly long for the sake of being long. By the way, here we have a Slowpoke, and here the Slowpoke is gone because Bijou just instantly annihilated it. So yeah, I really like how this guy's just like fanboy, Pokemaniac. Game over. He's trying to be just like Bill and turning himself into a damn Slowpoke, and that's just incredibly disconcerting. But yeah, just continue on. So, oh God, my God. He just pops out of nowhere. It's like he takes up so much space. Look at that. How are you supposed to go around that? How are you supposed to go around that Onix? Oh my God. I think it's incredible how well some Pokemon. Ooh, he has a Kangaskhan. Good thing we had Brick Break, because that's gonna do some damage to that thing. Look at that thing. It's so cute. The little baby inside the Kangaskhan, not the actual Kangaskhan itself. There's actually a video of me from like, I used to do Let's Plays back in like, I think I mentioned this, but I used to do Let's Plays back when I was, I think, a freshman. Damn, that thing took no damage from my Brick Break, and I'm gonna take a hell of a lot of damage there. So I used to do Let's Plays back when I was in, I think, middle school, and then transitioning into high school is when I really started amping them up. So I guess from like 2009 to 2012-ish is when I was active. I used to do Let's Plays, and I always started them and I always ended them halfway through and started a new one, because I would get, I guess, bored. I think I only finished 3 projects all the way through. I think it was, I finished Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, Pokemon Yellow, and I forget the last one. I think I almost finished Pokemon Stadium, because what I did is I used my Yellow playthrough to play in the Pokemon Stadium, because I wanted to show that off. But either way, I didn't finish very many playthroughs. Oh, no, I did Dino City. That was the third one. I don't know why I did Dino City. It was incredibly difficult, and I hated doing it. But yeah, so in my... none of those Let's Plays, you can't find them anymore. They are destroyed with... it used to be on my old channel, because I think it was on Life Uprising, because Life Uprising was like my screen name from a certain time in my life. It's still, I think, my Nintendo username, because I can't just change it to Ivan. But either way, I'm going so into this. It's also my PSN name. But either way, I keep saying either way. I'm so sorry. I'm getting sidetracked. But when I was doing Pokemon Yellow, there is one clip that still exists of me playing Pokemon Yellow, and that is it's me in the Safari Zone, and it's me looking for a particular Pokemon. I think I was looking. I don't remember the context. Like, I don't remember specifically what I was doing. I think I was just trying to get through the Safari Zone in Pokemon Yellow. And I ended up running into a Kangaskhan. And Kangaskhan's are incredibly rare from what I remember. I don't know what was going on, but I ran into one. And I was like, damn, that is so cool. I've never really ran into a Kangaskhan. And I was just like, it'd be so cool if I could catch it. Keep in mind, in this video, I was about... when I entered high school. I graduated at 17, so I should have been either 13. I think I was 13. Right? That sounds wrong, but I graduated high school at 17, so I was a senior in my 17, junior 16, sophomore 15, so I was about 13 years old, because this was, I think, in between. I think this was over the summer when I was recording. Either way, I was 13 or 14. I had a very squeaky voice at the time. Still don't have the deepest of voices, but it was much worse. I'll link the video because it's still active. But oh, look how cute one is. Anyways, so in this video, I ran into it and I'd be like, man, it'd be so cool if I caught it, because I've never caught a cool Pokemon before. And then I got it, and I freaked out. I freaked out a little something fierce to where like my voice was cracking and all that, and it's just been something that stuck with me for so long. Like literally whenever I play Pokemon with like my wife or my siblings, even my siblings watch the damn video, or my friends will bring it up. My friend Jose, who actually was the one who he saved the video and archived it specifically so I could never let it down. And then we had like a collaborative YouTube channel where he uploaded that video, and that's where the video still is. If you want to watch it, I'll link it in the description. Why not? But it was just such a weird memory that just will forever stick with me. So whenever I see Kangaskhan, believe it or not, I really wanted a Kangaskhan for this team, and then I remembered I fanboyed about a Kangaskhan almost 10 years ago. It does not want to leave my brain. So there it is. That's my story with Kangaskhan. That's the only reason I haven't raised it either. That's why when I was talking about it, I tried to skip over it because I feel like somebody's gonna mention the Kangaskhan video. But either way, whatever. I'm not embarrassed of it anymore. I definitely was back then, just because it was like something where I was just like, I genuinely felt like, ah, man, my voice sucks, because I was 13. So I was just like, whatever. But now, I'm a grownish man. I'm 23. I'm grownish. For the most part, who cares? Like, I genuinely just don't care about what I do anymore. I mean, I guess that comes with the territory of growing up. But yeah, that was my most embarrassing childhood memory. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Okay, sorry for that cut. I wasn't sure how long it was gonna. Oh god, Goldbat is so big. He's such a thick boy. I do Ring Fit, which is like my way of working out, because I do like workouts and then I do jogs and runs, and then I do Ring Fit, which is an incredibly fun game in itself. It's a workout game, totally recommend it. It is $70, so if you're not willing to spend that much on it, it's really fun. Just in general, it's something my wife and I really like to play. Not together because you can't really play together, but it's a lot of fun, and it makes you feel like you're actually doing progress. And I always do it at 4 o'clock, which is right now, but I can't, or when I'm able to. But I can't do it right now because I'm recording. I will do it tonight because we are. I guess I should date this a little bit. We are March 16th. It's a Monday. We are currently battling the coronavirus in the United States. So I've been doing a lot of self-quarantine. I've been trying to limit my time anywhere that isn't my apartment. Unfortunately, my wife and I still have to go to work because that is something we have to do. We can't really afford not to do it. I work for a company that will give you time off if you end up getting sick, and I'm pretty sure if we do have to close down, they give us disaster pay. So I'm fine, and I make enough. I make enough to where I'm okay. Like personally, like we should be okay. My wife works for a daycare, so I don't think they're gonna give her pay. kind of sucks. So hopefully everything isn't, well, hopefully everybody is taking the steps to prevent further spread, and hopefully everyone else is self-isolating. But yeah, I guess that's what I'm currently doing is like, I was supposed to work today, but I actually got my shift covered because my door wasn't locking, and so I'm like, you know what? I was off for the last 2 days. Let's do 3 days of self-isolation and hopefully spread the message because, you know, we gotta help each other. We gotta be smart about this. But anyways, enough of that. Let's keep playing our Pokemon. So yeah. I cut earlier just because I really wanted water and I didn't want my ASMR sounds to be playing while I was drinking water. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut some battles just specifically because I get thirsty. I think we're currently at 15 minutes. Pretty good speed for where we're at. I think we're pretty close to the end of the dungeon. I have been avoiding quite a bit of trainers just because it's a little repetitive. This would be probably a great place to grind because you could catch a bunch of gravelers, and then the bigger ones, if you catch them on the first try, along with it being new or being in a catch combo, you get like a stupid amount of experience. Ooh! Do you know you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. So the reason I said ooh is because this is actually an ace trainer. You could tell by how their avatar works. These are just a little more difficult than the regular trainers. I'm a liar. She can't be difficult if she has a Vulpix. No, Vulpixes are okay. They do have an Alolan form that's like 10 times better than the regular one because it's an Ice Fairy type, which we will talk about when we can catch one. But yeah, if you have a regular Vulpix and it's not a Ninetales at this point, you don't know what you're doing. You're a bad trainer. But ooh, Kadabra! I lied. Maybe they're good because they have Kadabra, and I love Kadabra. I love Alakazam. I really wish I could have raised it this playthrough, but it just wasn't in the stars. Maybe some other time. So anyways, this Alakazam, although belonging to an ace trainer, oh, never mind. I was gonna say it should go down with a headbutt because the Gaiacriss is stupid strong and Kadabra has stupid weak defenses. But if I had bite, I would have taken it down easy, 100%. Not even 100% all the time. Anyways, let's just go ahead and clown on her, and we beat her. You're stronger than I thought. Ooh, she gave us 5 Ultra Balls? I haven't actually been paying attention to any of the Pokeballs people give us, but that's cool. Ultra Balls are better than Great Balls, so we'll take them. I'm gonna go ahead and fight this Ace Trainer down here. Dude, did you see those reflexes, man? I'm gonna fight this Ace Trainer down here and see what's beyond this point, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Even on mountains like this, an Ace Trainer like me exists. Okay, bud. Alright, and it is pretty cool because he also gave us 5 Ultra Balls, so that's good that we went ahead and took our time to fight the Ace Trainers. And I gotta heal up because our Gaiacriss is not looking too hot. 3 HP at the end, and I have so many potions, I'm just gonna use them because there's no point in having potions anymore because all my Pokemon have more than 50 HP. So, you know, just go ahead and use them all, because why not? I mean, everyone is level 27. Everybody is leveling up around the same amount, so that's pretty cool. Try not to touch this Zubat. And a bag of Stardust, which will give us a little bit of money, so maybe we could just go ahead and sell. I don't know what the hell that was with my voice, but maybe we can go ahead and sell our potions and that Stardust and start leveling up into super potions, because I think I bought way too many potions at first, or I may have gotten too many potions at first, but either way, let's just keep going. And I believe we are, what are you doing? Hey, I have seen you, I see you have plenty of Pokeballs. If you ever run low, come talk to me, okay? Okay. Alright, man. Okay, so that's a camper. I thought that was a Pokemon for some reason. I'm gonna try and avoid, oh god. No, oh god. Okay. Now he'll look that way. Now he'll look that way. Now she'll look that. Okay, cool. And what is this? A super potion. Cool. I was just talking about how I need more potions. But, oh my god, they're so big. They're so scary. This looks suspicious. Is there? No, okay. Normally when there's like a random like alcove like that, I usually click on it and I always find something. This Cubone is so small. Like, he's so small. I love how cute they are. They're like so tiny. And Digletts were like the same size. Look at that. It's like, oh my god, this is so cute. Looks like we can't avoid fighting this one. But I feel like Lagiacrus has been doing a lot here. Let's go ahead and send in Buzz, just because Buzz hasn't really gotten any credit. I came looking far for wild Pokemon. Okay, well that's cool. Okay, and Buzz did really well there, and it looks like we're actually at the end of the tunnel. Rock Tunnel, Cerulean City to Lavender Town. Awesome. And what is this? What can we find here? And a pearl, some more money. Really nothing super useful, but you know, oh god. It always frightens me how much they just like pop out, like just out of nowhere, but either way. Okay, and reaching the other side of Route 10, there are no new Pokemon you can catch here because again, it is just a continuation of a route. There are some trainers there, which I'll battle off screen, but oh god, why are they just all like lined up there? You can either fight two that way or two this way. That's interesting, but now we arrive at the spooky city, Lavender Town. That's strange. Why was Trace following them? I guess that's something we're gonna have to talk about in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. I guess I should go ahead and do it this episode before we end. We are currently, I think, at like 20 something minutes. But let's go ahead and just get our next Pokemon, and we'll go ahead and end off the episode, and we'll talk about it a little bit in the next episode. But let's go ahead and heal up and get our Pokemon. Why not, right? So, just one moment while I prepare. Okay, and now, so we can get our Pokemon, we're gonna go over here and talk to this lady. Do Cantonian and Digletts look smooth? My Diglett looks prickly. Do you want to trade our Diglett? Sure. And let's go ahead and trade our Cantonian Diglett for an Alolan Diglett. Wow, it's true. It looks so smooth. Thanks again. Okay, guys. And with that, we'll end the episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time where we talk about our team member a little bit. See you then.